Hello Virgo, and welcome to this little corner of the internet that is Wild Fox Alchemy. If we haven't met before, my name is Maria Gaian and I am an intuitive business success coach and tarot card reader, amongst other things. And I'm here today to do your weekly business reading for October the 11th to the 17th. So without further ado, let's get cracking. We start with Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. Oh, cows are wonderful. I used to keep cows a long time ago. And they're the most amazing creatures. I'm going to read you the message from the book because I'm not really familiar with this card. And Spirit is just saying to me, yeah, the miracles are endless, just seek out the miracles. But I think there's a deeper message here. You are at a beautiful point in your life today, for your needs are being met effortlessly and in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. Cow Spirit nudges you to pay attention because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, actions and behaviours that you know feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you will manifest. So be generous. Cow Spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. That's such a lovely, lovely message. So, be grateful is the message. Show gratitude. Have your miracles. And be generous with your miracles and share them round. Beautiful message. So, where you need to focus your energy this month is on the Chariot, discipline and determination. This is a really strong card that is all about focus, taking action, being decisive, and then once you've made those decisions, just going for it with complete discipline and determination. And I feel that's you. That's you charging forward. The rhino, I always get this vision of him starting off really slowly and then kind of accelerating in speed until he's just absolutely charging to a point where there's no stopping him. He is determined to get to where he needs to be. He's absolutely focused on what he wants. Look at the rhino there, how he's looking. He's got his head down to the ground. He is focused. He is prepared to move anything out of his way to get to where he needs to go. And that needs to be you. That needs to be your energy this week, Virgo. Your strengths, we've got the Knight of Acorns, action and drive. Can you feel the energy here, Virgo? Can you feel it? This Knight is a person who takes lots of action. Again, very focused. A very focused Knight, focused on his mission. And I feel this Knight represents you. The court cards often represent somebody around you, or they represent you as a person or a personality. I feel this is you. There's an incredible energy this week, Virgo, of you really pushing forward, really getting your head down and cracking on, getting loads of things done. And I feel like your miracles will come alongside this getting things done. You know, you'll start to see a lot of results. Possible obstacles. We've got the Six of Feathers, transition and insight. The Six of Feathers can be about letting go of things, but actually feeling sad about letting go of them. But at the same time, it's not something that you need to be dwelling on, because whatever you feel sad at letting go of, it's not very important. It's all about moving to something better. It's about going on a healing sort of journey, a transitional journey, but having insight. But I actually feel, in relation to this reading, that this card is not a negative in the slightest. I feel like this is you making a transition now. It's about you sometimes blocking making changes. It can be about you blocking letting go of things that don't serve anymore. It can be you sometimes blocking going into these better things. You are stuck sometimes in this situation of worrying about where you're at and where you've been and how things are going to go. But I'm wondering if you're lacking a bit of insight as well there. If all this is about taking action, but you're worried that you don't know whether you're going in the right direction. But you are moving to something better, is what Spirit is saying to me. And your outcome is the Two of Feathers. Decisions and direction. This is about you choosing. I feel very much like it's definitely linked to this Six of Feathers, isn't it? Where this is about you needing to make some decisions. It's about you needing to face your fears. This card is indicative of indecision. And I think there's a blockage where it comes to insight and clarity, and you're not sure what decision that you should be making. You want to move forward, and this is where you need to focus. You need to focus your energy on really cracking on and moving forward. But you have a blockage here where you feel like you don't know whether you're going in the right direction. I've got the Ace of Swords there to clarify these cards. This is you finding clarity, actually, having a mental breakthrough, finding clarity. You've got seeds of an idea, but this card is always not about just having the idea, but about taking the idea forward, actually manifesting it and making it happen. So I feel like there is an idea, and you kind of know, but you're needing that mental breakthrough. Now I've got a jumper. The energy is quite astounding. You see, we've got the Nine of Swords. A lot of swords energy here. You've got the Nine of Swords, which is about self-empowerment, actually. But it's also about sitting there worrying, getting anxious, a lot of anxiety in this card. Worrying mentally about whether you're doing the right thing. It can feel very dark. You know, getting up at 4 AM in the morning to worry about stuff. Things are always horrible, aren't they? Oh, if ever I'm going through anything, you can guarantee 4 AM, 5 AM, it's pitch dark, and my thoughts are just really panicky. In a way that they never are in the daytime. So there's this poor guy sitting there underneath all these swords, almost waiting for them to drop on him. He's got his head in his hands. He's upset. He's terrified. This is you, I think, worrying about making these decisions. You want this mental clarity, but you're just going round in circles, I feel, trying to work out what the best decision is to make. But this card is an indicator that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that there is dark before the dawn, that you can be self-empowered here. Sometimes you just need to see things from a different perspective. Alright? We've got the Seven of Cups there. And the Seven of Cups is about reevaluation and making choices. And it's about making decisions based on what is right for you emotionally, what fits with your values. So what Spirit is saying to you here is that, yes, you've got some decisions to make. You need to make some transitions into doing some different things. And you're very worried about making the wrong choice. There's a definite feeling of FOMO here, fear of missing out. That if you make one choice, then you might miss out on the other thing that could have been more successful. But you don't really know that. So you're spending a lot of time worrying about which choice to make. You've got a lot of fears and anxieties about it. And what Spirit is saying is that you need to make those decisions based on what is right for you emotionally. What is it that you need that would fulfill you? So your choices could be based around financial issues, because it could be that what you really need is money, and what you really want is money, and what you really desire is money. Or it could be that it's got nothing to do with money at all, that actually you desire fulfillment and satisfaction from the kind of work that you're doing. It could be that what you need to do is feel like you're helping other people. And that could be for less financial gain, but actually, emotionally, it would make you absolutely thrilled to be doing this work. So you have to start looking at things from a very different perspective now, of whether whatever the choice is will make you happy or not. Alright? It's about emotional fulfillment. And then we have the Star card there. And the Star card is all about regeneration. It's about rebirth and healing. So I feel like you'll make your decision. You will make your decision. And it will be based on something that helps you heal, on what makes you feel optimistic, on what gives you hope, what actually makes you feel fantastic about getting up and going to work on your business. And don't forget that the miracles are endless. There are miracles around you. Okay, so if you're feeling a little bit dark before the dawn at the moment, like this Nine of Swords, there's hope. There's always hope. I think you're going to find this mental clarity. I think you just need to take a bit of time. And I do think that possibly before you dive in with all this action taking, you need to take the time. You need to come to a decision. My favourite thing is always to journal or get out in nature. And then ideas will come to you. And then you can sort it out, you know, through that, as to whether or not these ideas are good ideas, bad ideas, whether they'll emotionally fulfill you or whether they're just chasing money, and maybe that doesn't really interest you. And, you know, if you were to hit a bump in the road, maybe you would ditch it because it's about the money. It's not about your personal fulfillment. Whereas, you know, you could have another idea where you're so inspired and motivated by it that if you hit a bump in the road, you don't care. You'll just charge straight through because your aim and your mission is to get that thing created and brought to life so that it will help other people. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave that there. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed doing it for you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you've already liked or subscribed or commented on any of my videos, I want to say thank you. I'm so grateful. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I celebrate every subscriber, even though I don't always know who you are. So I'll just say thank you anyway in advance. And I will see you again soon. With love and magic always, this is Maria Gaian signing out.